and Jillian's joy for their daughter's birthday turned into a nightmare when Grace disappeared after a date with a boy she met on Tinder. Desperate for answers, the New Zealand police launched an international investigation. Just when all hope seemed lost, Detective Diana Livings discovered a cryptic comment on Grace's Instagram. Will this clue unravel the mystery and bring Grace back home? On the night of December 1st, 2018, David and Jillian, who lived in a small house in the UK, were very excited because their daughter Grace's 22nd birthday was coming up soon. Grace had gone to New Zealand for a solo trip for the first time on her birthday, and like every year, they wanted to be the first to wish their daughter on her birthday. But their excitement soon turned into a strange uneasiness because despite calling several times, Grace's phone was coming switched off. They found this very strange because Grace always kept her phone on while traveling. They thought that maybe their daughter was busy somewhere, or her phone's battery was dead, so they dropped a birthday wish message for Grace. But the next morning, there was still no response from Grace, and her phone was still switched off. Her parents couldn't understand anything. They started asking her friends out of fear, when one of them told them that she had talked to Grace on WhatsApp the previous evening, and Grace had told her that she was going on a date with a boy. 2 days passed, but despite many attempts, Grace's parents could not get any news of her, except that she had gone on a date with a boy before she disappeared. Panicked, David and Jillian informed the New Zealand police about their daughter Grace's missing information. Since the case was of international nature, the New Zealand police immediately started investigating the case without any delay. After several days of no leads, one day Detective Diana Livings was checking Grace's social media profiles when she read a comment below her Instagram profile. This comment was posted by a boy named Jesse Campson on the night of December 1st, the same night Grace disappeared. Diana suspected that Jesse was the same boy Grace had gone on a date with before she disappeared. The police extracted Jesse's contact details and arranged a phone call with him the next day. On this phone call, Jesse said that he himself had not met Grace since that night and did not know where Grace was. Detective Diana asked him to come to the police station for questioning, but Jesse said that he was currently in another city and therefore could not come to the police station. He also said that he would come to the police station as soon as he returned 3 days later. Detective Diana felt that Jesse was lying, so she started looking for Jesse by going to different hotels in that city. After checking several hotels, they finally saw Jesse coming out of a car at a hotel called City Life. As soon as Diana came in front of him, Jesse tried to save himself and ran away. After chasing Jesse for a while, Diana caught him and took him to the police station for interrogation. This footage was from the camera of the City Life Hotel, the same hotel where Jesse was caught. In this footage, Jesse was seen going to his room with Grace. Later, he was seen leaving the room alone with 2 suitcases. A short while later, he returned to the room, but this time with a carpet cleaning machine and a shovel. Seeing all this footage, the police were convinced that Jesse was involved in Grace's disappearance, and they confronted Jesse with those CCTV footages. The interrogation of Confrey resumed. At first, he stuck to his old statement, but after a while, he confessed the truth. He admitted that Grace hadn't disappeared, but Grace had been killed by him. He also explained that it was all accidental. He told that he and Grace had a great date, after which they went to the hotel room. They were in love, and while in love, at Grace's request, he began to choke her, but accidentally, he choked Grace for so long, which resulted in Grace's death. When this happened, Jesse was shocked and didn't know what to do. Without thinking much, he put Grace's body in a suitcase and cleaned the carpet before leaving. Although the police had seen such cases before, they were having a hard time believing Jesse's story because he had lied to them before. So they kept Jesse at the police station and continued their investigation. They checked his phone where they found a chat from a dating app where Jesse fixed a date with another girl the day after Grace's death. The internet search was also disturbing, and it gave the police an insight that Jesse was a twisted individual. The police checked his phone gallery where they found several pictures of Grace's body. When asked about all these things, Jesse tried to put all the blame on the police, saying that they were fabricating evidence and trying to frame him. However, during Jesse's trial, the police presented all the evidence, including the testimony of the girl who went on a date with Jesse after Grace's murder. She told the court that Jesse was saying weird things on their date and even tried to physically assault her. Finally, the court declared Jesse guilty of Grace's murder and sentenced him to life imprisonment. As soon as he heard the verdict, Jesse lost his temper and started swearing at the judge in court. After that, a police team grabbed him and took him away from there. It seemed like the end of Jesse's crime story, but when Jesse's news spread in the media, 2 more girls went to the police. Those girls told the police that they also met Jesse on the Tinder dating app, and Jesse forced them with a knife. During the investigation of Jesse's past, it was found that he lied to every girl about his profession, and he was a cold-blooded serial abuser who trapped girls on dating apps like Tinder and forced them. Jesse is now in jail serving the sentence for Grace's murder, and many more girls have come forward with accusations against him.